At Catalyst, we have been training students specifically for social science career opportunities for almost a decade now. And one of our prime focus is, of course, Tata Institute of Social Sciences. And we help to students, crack the entrance exam. This year we had over 100 students actually, crossing the first line with the entrance exam, and now gearing up for the pre-interview test personal interview. Also, what we did since last year is specifically for students who, even if they haven't taken training earlier, but are looking for guidance and mentoring for the pre-interview test and personal interview, we are providing what we are calling the pre-interview test personal interview power prep, guiding students with the best practices of how to frame your detailed application form, how to practice your understanding and perspective for the interviews, and also how to make your thoughts be aligned to the courses that you're looking at offered by TISS. And also on the other hand, practicing you for the pre-interview test, because it varies a lot from one course to the other. Writing tasks, essays, multiple choice questions, short answers, caselets. There are different formats in which it happens. So to start off with the session, what I want to show you is how we provide you the support. So the moment you register and enroll into our program, the PITPI Power Prep is a 100% online course, supporting you with live sessions, live mentoring from our end. I have been associated with training students, as I mentioned, for over a decade, especially in the field of social sciences. We are also backed by a lot of people who have been our earlier students and have graduated from TISS or might be still pursuing their further studies or research, who are helping us to put this program forward, streamline the delivery process, provide students with the resources and the necessary readings. To start off with the session, let me first take you to our support in terms of how we give the individual mentoring. So the first thing I want to show you is the moment students enroll into our course, you are provided a personal folder on Google Drive. As you can see, these students who are enrolled with the PITPI Power Prep, everyone has a folder within which they are supposed to upload their detailed application form draft, and we keep on reviewing and revising it to finally align it to the best possible format. And of course, there is a couple of times we have to go back and forth with you, try and understand how you're processing, how you're thinking, and that is how you finally come up with the proper format of your detailed application form, because that is the key towards your interview. As I mentioned, even if your interview at TISS does not turn out to be as well you wanted it to be, but if your answers in the detailed application form with the questions, why are you interested in pursuing the course, mention any work that you have done relevant to the course, and also draw a bio sketch of yourself in not more than 250 words. These three questions are very critical for your selection, because once you leave the interview, your final selection is based on the answers that you have written in the question. A faculty might just forget what you spoke at the interview, but if you have incorporated all the vital points, all the vital perspectives of your answer in the detailed application form, that would be the most critical part for your selection. And of course, along with that, what we also do is provide you with a lot of readings. So let me show you again some readings concerned with your program. So I want to draw your attention to this Google Drive space, which has all the major programs that this offers. And suppose I take you to the course of women-centered practice down here, and I open the page for women-centered practice, you will actually see that there are multiple readings which are very essential for your understanding and perspective building, connected to women-centered practice. Also very important, in any program of masters that you start off with at TISS, there is a foundation course which is part of semester 1 that is taught to all of you on a compulsory basis with your basic understanding about India as a country, the social dynamics, everything connected to caste, creed, religion, so gender identities, development perspectives. So when you are given the readings, you are also provided adequate understanding about the foundation course too, because the foundation take you to this folder. Under the foundation course, you will see right from understanding contemporary media ecologies, current status of air and water, air pollution, aspects of gender media, inequality, poverty, gender and sexuality, early education in India, aspects of mental health, aspects of migration, population dynamics, the religious composition of our country, understanding social movements, SDG India Index, the latest one, how rural India is positioned in our country, how critical it is, for development, understanding the rule of law, aspects of constitution, the protection that it provides us, the trends of urbanization in India, the tribal situation, very important, understanding caste, in its proper format, and also understanding caste, through the eyes of B.R. Ambedkar and similar, things. So when you study these foundational program and at least know the gist of it, you are in a very strong position to write your answers well during the PIT, especially if you're writing an essay, you can quote properly, know the structure of how to go about, what to talk about, what is the format of viability, when you're writing down, addressing a problem, trying to work out a way forward to a problem. So all of these perspectives are keyed in through these learning resources that you get access till your PIT-PI gets over. Okay, and also an important point which I want to show you is how we also support you for the PIT-PI, the pre-interview test, especially practice papers. So we provide you with a lot of practices in terms of exact case studies that you can come across at TISS. So let me show you quickly another tab with some example of a PIT-PI paper. So typically, this is a social work case study which you will be accessing when you enroll and you opt for the PIT training too. So that's how this entire thing pans out. You will be given such papers, at least 3 to 5 such papers for practice. You will be writing down these answers and most importantly, uploading these answers into that personal folder of yours so that it can be reviewed and a feedback can be given to you of how you can improvise on your writing task. That is a very important aspect which we do a lot in our training. So that is exactly how this entire thing pans out. In total, when it comes to the interview practices, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 mock interviews that are done by us with comprehensive feedback given. More than questioning you, we discuss together the type of questions which can trouble you, which can be a matter of concern and how you deal and tackle with it. So we also help you in an interview scripting. We give you comprehensive support for the detailed application form final layout. Most importantly, for the PITs also, what we do is we give you around 3 to 4 or 5, PIT papers specific to a course that you have been selected for or courses that you've been selected for, and we also provide you feedback with it. And of course, we are supporting you 24/7 till your interview. Even outside these sessions, which are structured under the support, you are given constant guidance over WhatsApp, over emails. You can always, ask about any clarity that you require. We would love to connect you with our, past students, whenever they're available, for discussion with you. So that is how the entire value proposition stands under the pre-interview test, personal interview, power prep by Catalyst. So